I want the finer things in my life, so I grind all day. I can't let you in my way while I'm trying to get mine. Y'all gotta find your way. I don't care where you roam, where it all way from. I'm after mine in always. I want the finer things in my life, so I grind all day. I want the finer things in my life, so I grind all day. I can't let you in my way while I'm trying to get mine. Y'all gotta find your way. I don't care where you roam, where it all way from. I'm after mine in always.
Yo, salute to the subscribers. Back with another episode. iBall Network Podcast. It's episode 80 right here. Appreciate everybody, man. We're on the road to the 100 right now. Almost there. You know what I'm saying? I got my guys with me. Appreciate all the subscribers and all the streamers. We appreciate everybody who listens. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new, man. I got my guy Scoob in the building. What's up, Scoob?
What to do, everybody? King MOE, man. You ain't got to like it, but you got to respect it.
That ass. Mace, what's good with you, my G? Main event.
Yo, what's going on? Main event, Mason. You already know. Stay 10 toes down. Stay solid. Real, recognize real. And you don't look familiar.
What you talking about? So, yeah, man, let's get into it, man. We got dope topics to get into, as always, man. Like I said, we appreciate y'all, man. And I will get straight into this. This was a different type of topic right here. A lot of y'all probably don't know about this. They don't got a bunch of traffic yet, but let me share my screen.
A clip of me from back in
I'll
February.
just play a little bit of it.
Started to go viral. Somebody, give him credit, runs a basketball site, found me saying what is indisputably true, in my always humble opinion. A good boys high school state champion team would smoke, in my opinion, the WNBA champion. At this time, I didn't even know who the WNBA champion was. I probably wouldn't have known who the WNBA champion was anyway. But it was in February, and I was talking about how ESPN is doing everything they can to make it seem like people care about the WNBA, when the reality is, after 25 years, nobody cares about the WNBA. And I said, look, one of the reasons is because the women would get smoked by a good high school boys team. So that gets clipped, starts to go viral, and evidently one of the Las Vegas Aces, I don't know who she is, I don't know what her background is, but her name is Chelsea Gray. She shared this clip from the Hoop Herald, and she called me a dumbass. And so I didn't even know that this had happened until I saw it on a Google News alert, because I can't keep up with everything everybody says on a day-to-day basis. But Chelsea Gray called me a dumbass. She's on the Las Vegas Aces, which is the WNBA champion. So I responded, and to my knowledge, Chelsea Gray has not responded, nor has the WNBA, nor has the Las Vegas Aces. But my challenge is clear. We're going to clip this, and we will put it out there. Here's what I tweeted. I'll put $1 million on the line. Your WNBA champion team, that's the Las Vegas Aces, against a 2024 high school boys state champion team of my choice. You guys win. You get $1 million of my money. That is $1 million that I will put out there. I will give it directly to all the members of the Las Vegas Aces. You potentially would make more money from this one game against the boys' high school team than you do for virtually the entire season playing in the WNBA. You claim that you're wildly underpaid. $1 million on the table of my money. But if you lose, you give me $1 million. I then will not keep that money because I'm fortunate to have $100 million already. Instead, I will give that money to the high school boys team that beat you, that I believe would beat you, as incentive to the boys team to go out and play. So all of those high school boys state champions would get, nearly $100K each. That offer is out there. You called me a dumbass. You're a member of the WNBA championship team. I'm putting my money exactly where my mouth is. You can agree or disagree with me on all sorts of issues under the sun. I put my money where my mouth is. Sometimes it means I lose money. Most of the time, it means I make money. That's why I'm a 100 millionaire. Used to not have much money. Now I'm rich. I can put $1 million down on this game. Now, on top of that, let me take it to the next level. I think that this game would be the most watched game in the history of the WNBA. That is, more people would watch the high school boys team that I picked, the state champion team, would watch them play against the WNBA team than has ever watched a WNBA game in the 25-year history of the WNBA. Money out there, attention out there, next level. We will sell the video rights either on pay-per-view or to a broadcast.
Go ahead, get into it first, Mace. I know you got some shit to get off on this joint. How you feeling, man? Well, first of all, we'll ask a couple questions. First, I want you to answer who would win the game if it happened, and then talk to me about should it happen? Like, as far as should the females accept the offer? Go ahead.
So, number one, they lose. Like, I'm not even being funny. And I'm being honest. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, my pops. He coaches at Rancho Cucamonga High School in California. They actually won CIF last season, I believe it was. And they won the semifinals last year that just passed. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at them, look at Ed and Wanda, look at Damian. Them boys don't play. Like, modern day Simi Valley. Like, watch your mouth. Like, them boys play. Like, Compton Dominguez. I can go through all this. We got names. Like, they will get burnt. Like, it won't be funny. Like, and I'm not being disrespectful. All y'all can do is shoot. That's just be honest. Your hope is that you were just going to be able to shoot the lights out. There's nothing you can do. I think people underestimate because they don't pay attention to how much ball is really out there. Like, these boys are 13 years old, running around 6'6", 6'7". Like, come to the Valley, come to Arizona. They have a tournament here every summer at the Phoenix, where they play the football games. They turn the whole floor into a gym with 10 courts, and all the best teams from the nations come here. We're talking about 14-year-old boys who are 6'6", 250 pounds, who could already jump out the gym. Like, there's no way you can convince me there's no charge you could take from a 17-year-old running full speed, 6'6" down the line and dunk on you. You don't got enough ups to stop him. Like, stop playing. Like, it's going to be bad. They're more physical than you are. They're stronger than you are. There's nothing you can do with them. Your hope is going to be what? That you can just shoot the lights out? Newsflash, go watch these boys play. They shoot from half court already. Like, they monitor their game after Steph Curry and Trae Young. There's nothing you can do. It's going to be ugly. And I don't blame them. And they don't want to say it, but pride is going to stop them from being like, let's do it. Now, I don't think they should do it because that would be the biggest destruction to everything they've ever stood for in history. Because at that point, if you get burned by a high school boys basketball team, they can't make the statement, we deserve the same as the NBA men. You will get killed. So I think the thing that would have helped this go forward, if he would have said, if you win, I'll donate $1 million to a charity. See, because then I would have gave them an out. They would have been like, oh, this is a charity event game. So that's why we took the game. But to make this a full-on game, like a full-on high school versus WNBA full court basketball game they won't do it because they're going to say it's below our dignity. But if they said something like, we're going to donate the money to the Boys and Girls Club of America, or we're going to donate the money to the women's shelter, then they'd probably do it because they'll be like, oh, it's for a good cause. There's no
complaining
cost
about money though. So should do it for the brand.
But what I'm saying is, yeah, I know that. What I'm saying is they can't, because if they lose this game, they lose the bread and they lose their credibility. This out, they would have been like, oh, we took this game because we believe the money that whether we win or lose, the money's going to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, charity and celebrity event games, they garner a lot of money. So they might have took it that way as an all-star game. But a real legit game, there's not even a WNBA basketball coach who would coach that game. They'd be like, no, we're not even going to coach this game because that's going to tear us down. So that's why it's never going to happen. It should, but it's never going to happen.
Go ahead, Scoop. Get into it.
I agree a lot of what Mace just highlighted. Big picture, they have a lot more to lose than they have to win. Now, don't get me wrong. Every single high school boys basketball team is not going to beat the Aces, but there are definitely a considerable amount of high school basketball teams that'll go out there and run them ladies off the court. Now, much respect to them. You know what I'm saying? They're the two-time champions. They would probably have a better chance beating a top basketball team if they still had like Liz Cambage. Because with Liz Cambage being 6'8", they would need all the size they need. And to Mace's point, the game of basketball is evolving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go back in time and you make this bet against the Mannheim Bison, like, our tallest nigga was 6'5". That was, you remember, Rodney. And is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just weren't as big and strong and fast when we were in high school as these young niggas are. You know what I'm saying? These young niggas is 15 years old, 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". What are they feeding these kids, bro?
GMO.
You know what I'm saying? And the way they play and the way that the game is evolving it is a very, very, very strong case that the Aces don't stand a chance, bro. And if they was to take this game and lose that bet and have to put up the $1 million, a lot of the top paid women in the WNBA are barely scratching 100,000. So the whole team would have to put up crazy bread just to make that $1 million up if they lose. So
you got to get a sponsor, man. Honestly,
you know what, they absolutely would.
And somebody could put that up.
Bro.
It's a lot of NBA players could put up a meal real quick. They'll put up a couple meals.
It come from a sports betting site. It'd be like a sports betting site that had to put that money in.
And then Jimmy, think about this. So I just sat here and said that if they would have took the likes of me and you back when we were in high school, we probably don't win that game. But with that $1 million on the line, we're going to get out there and get busy.
Right.
Me, you, your brother, Earl. Oh, it's $1 million on the line. We getting busy.
I don't even like to talk about me playing against females. I don't like playing against girls, period. I don't like playing against women. It's just not a comfortable feeling. And I'm 215 pounds. I don't want to play against no woman is if I'm playing hard, like, because somebody could literally get hurt. Like, I'm not trying to hit somebody in their chest the wrong way or anything. So I'm not with the male versus female whole thing, but I do like the idea of the game, though. I think this is a good opportunity for them to make the money that they complain about. If somebody just, this is that era. You see boxers and UFC fighters is fighting each other, and YouTubers versus UFC fighters and shit like that. It's the clout-based era. So it's a guy with the bread, with the bag on some Don King, like, I'm willing to set this up. So, and y'all just take the money. I do understand the part of them taking a risk. That's why I said they're gonna have to get a sponsor, because, like you said, they don't got the bread to be putting up to be losing this money. And you're gonna take the biggest L of all time. It's gonna literally make women's basketball look like minuscule if they lose to some high school boys. So
it's gonna nullify an argument that's been ongoing for 5, 10, 15 years, saying that we're ridiculously underpaid.
Yeah.
For y'all to go out and lose a game like this, and it just negates everything that you've been fighting for all these years.
Yeah, but nobody, we talked about this before, because nobody fights for the G League or the guys overseas who them dudes is underpaid compared to it. Their game is more entertaining than watching WNBA games, but they not paid a lot of money either. A lot of the times, depending on where you at, you're in certain leagues, they got good money, but unless you're a super top guy that got NBA pro experience and high level D1 for all 4 years, like, you're not getting a huge bag overseas like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, they always talk about the women being overpaid, but and whether that's true or not, I'll leave that up for debate. But we talked about it before. If you're not generating the money, then that's what it's about. It's about generating the money. So all I'm saying is that there's some guy that's going to generate the money for you. Take the money, prove that you are legitimate, and beat these dudes, and then win $1 million. So, but I wouldn't put up a million if I know I'm going to lose. So I understand that if they don't want to do that,
because even for them, it's like we've been screaming from the top of our lungs for God knows how long that we're underpaid. And now it's going to take just some random guy saying, "Look, I'm 100 million, so I can bet this million." Like why does it have to take for us to get to receive a challenge from some random guy for us to get the bread that we feel like we deserve?
Because you get a chance to prove it, and them games be empty, bro. Like it don't be a lot of people. They've got to play in different arenas and shit now because they can't fill up even half the arena, the big arenas. So yeah, so they got dudes like this can pull up and offer them $1 million real quick to do another one game for one game, bro. Go get that bag. So, but I do agree with y'all. Like, I don't think they would win if he picked the right team. I don't think they would win, but they also have a chance. It's still a basketball game at the end of the day. Everything could go wrong for the boys. That the stage might be too big, and they could fuck around and lose. So that's what I'm saying.
No boy team, but you listen to what he said. He said state champion. No state championship boys team is too big, bro. They play on ESPN. Like I'm not being funny. That's not too big for them. They live that way. You know,
yeah,
bro,
if he picked the right team. There's some state champions teams in certain states that are trash.
Bro, you feel me? Like, remember when you was playing, bro? Even when we was young, bro, we was 11, 12. The stage wasn't too big. We've been playing travel ball since we was 8. Yeah. Like the stage is not too big by that time, bro. They live that.
Yeah, I'm just saying if it's like he talking about it's gonna be national TV, biggest WNBA game ever, shit like that. Pay-per-view,
as far as like viewership and shit.
Pay-per-view and shit like that. But like you said, I think the strength and the speed and all that's gonna in the athleticism is gonna overtake.
It was even some our Schweizer teams that we saw when we was in Germany that it's like, hey, and them boys was looking like grown men.
Man versus female is just not what it is, bro. They don't want to. Not playing the game because of the embarrassment or it's beneath you. That's not a good excuse. I think it should be because you don't want to lose the money that he's asking for you to put up. But you should want to prove that you're worth the money by just winning this one basketball game.
Right. If you're a real, it's high risk, high reward, and for the ladies, there is way more risk.
Them same women will pull up at a random court and just be hooping against all the dudes. So I'm just saying, you got a game to win $1 million. Go play the game. If you're a hooper, that's it. It's just a game. Go hoop. Especially if it's $1 million on the line. Call me about $1 million. For one basketball game. Anybody about $1 million. Ask any person in the world, yo, would you play in a basketball game for $1 million?
You're damn right.
It doesn't matter what the outcome is. I don't give a fuck who I'm playing against, nigga. I don't give a fuck if it's 8 7-footers versus all 5-footers, nigga. Yes,
I'm not going to decline an opportunity to play for $1 million.
Playing, nigga, and I'm going to play hard and collect that check. But yeah, man. So I agree with y'all though. Like I definitely think the boys will win, but that's tough if they won't do it because of that. And I asked Mace too through the text I'm gonna ask you the same, Scoob. If they put the all-star WNBA team together, you think they got a chance?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
They have a better chance.
Okay. But
they have a better
you still ain't confident in
it. If the WNBA can assemble a 12-woman roster of any 12 women in the league to go up against championship level high school basketball, it's not going to secure them the win, but it's definitely going to give them a far better chance to beat a team full of young ass niggas with unlimited turbo and fucking 50-inch verticals. You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas do be having unlimited turbo.
Facts, bro.
We did too when we was that age, though. Niggas used to play all day from dusk till dawn, though, literally. And we used to play midnight basketball.
Absolutely.
But yeah. But all right, let's slide to the next topic, man. All right, let's get into these LeBron comments, man.
Love everything about it. Love this. I think it still would be at this level, no matter if I would have came here or not. Let's not get it twisted. The 4 years I was here, it was amazing. I love everything about it. Love this franchise. This franchise is top tier. It's one of the best franchises in the world. But as far as my career was going to be my career. And as far as individually, because I know how much I put into the game and I know how much I strive to be as great as I can be. And as far as what I was able to learn, here was second to none. That's for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Shannon?
Yes.
Do you agree with what LeBron said about his time in Miami?
Hell no, I vehemently disagree. I strenuously
Cut
disagree.
that off. Cut that off. Cut that off, bro.
He had arrived in Miami. He had two regular season.
I was trying to let
MVPs
it play for
and one
context.
appearance through his first 7 seasons.
Nah, bro. We don't want to hear Skip give up the information, bro. We got our own information.
Nah, you're right. I'm just saying. I was about to mention this nigga's context because we know this nigga would never ever like speak objectively about LeBron. He doesn't speak objectively about LeBron. So you're supposed to let the only time Shannon speaks objectively go, man. So let that play.
Miami.
Hell no, I vehemently disagree. I strenuously disagree with what he said. At the time that he had arrived in Miami, he had two regular season MVPs and one finals appearance through his first 7 seasons. LeBron, do you realize the reason why you got into the GOAT conversation? Because of what transpired in Miami? You won 2 more finals MVPs. You won 2 more regular season MVPs. You went to 4 straight finals. LeBron, how can you say that your career was going to be the same without going to Miami? LeBron, I'm not so sure. Had you not gone to Miami, how do I make a compelling case? And I can argue any case before the Supreme Court. How do I make a case that he's a top 5 player if he doesn't go to Miami, Stephen A? I don't understand why LeBron wants to be so dismissive. Okay, I get it. You dislike Pat Riley. Pat Riley didn't give you the latitude that Cleveland, like the Lakers, do. I get everything that you're saying from that aspect. But to sit there and sit in front of the media and say your career was going to be the career. Come on, LeBron, man, you got to stop this. It's okay to give the Miami Heat the credit that they deserve.
Man, I almost caught a heart attack. I cannot believe I am so proud of you right now. I thought you were gonna disagree. This touches my heart, Shannon Sharp. I didn't believe you were capable of such a thing.
Hey, come on.
With LeBron, I mean, we are marching locks. It's supposed to be a debate show. But damn it, ain't no debate here.
No.
Because you're 1,000% correct. What the hell is wrong with you, LeBron?
So how y'all feel about it, man? Do you agree or disagree? LeBron's career would have went the same if he never went to Miami.
I mean, it's not like he had a crystal ball and could damn go back in time and change that shit. But I mean, it's commonly talked about on multiple levels that there's a lot of people. I'll just put it like this: there's a lot of people, and Stephen A. said this. There's a lot of people who feel like over the last 21 years, the most dangerous version of LeBron James was when he had that Heat jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's both sides of the court. And like he was just in his best shape. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you put these teams together and you're looking at, well, like how are they going to mesh together? What's the chemistry going to look like? It's only one basketball. You got X amount of all-stars on the same team, X amount of future Hall of Famers on the same team. Can they make it work? And for the most part, they did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like that's the most dangerous version of LeBron that you will ever go back and look at. So for LeBron to say that, I mean, that's like Jimmy, like you said, you don't like to speculate, but that's just him speculating. That's him saying, well, because of what I give to the game and what and the work that I put in the off season and during the season, I feel like I would have been successful regardless because I know what I give. And but who doesn't feel like that? You know what I'm saying? But so to answer the question directly, I don't know if LeBron ends up exactly where he is right now, accolades included, rings included, if he didn't take his talents to South Beach.
I think it just exposes that. I think it exposes the fake GOAT conversation because what everybody is saying and LeBron is saying, what Shannon Sharp is basically saying, that made LeBron be the GOAT is by going to Miami. And that's what you're saying too, like kind of not him being the GOAT, but that was his best years. So it made everybody, I guess, change their opinion about LeBron. But to me, I look at it like he went to team up, and then that's when he started. Y'all added him to the GOAT conversation because he went and teamed up. That's what happened. Because before that, he wasn't part of the GOAT conversation, and people saying he may not have even been top 5 ever if he never went to Miami. So, it's two conversations you could have on whether he went to Miami. I mean, whether he went somewhere else without D Wade and Bosh, or whether he went with them. So if he's going with them, it's a different conversation. But obviously, it's hypothetical because it didn't happen. But if you was to erase, I seen Gilbert Arenas say you can erase LeBron's Miami 4 years and he's still a number 2 all time. I was like, this guy's tripping. So that to me, that's when the Bron narrative just goes overboard when they're saying shit like that. So I don't think he was top 5 before he went to Miami. And after he went to Miami, it was still considerably that he was top 10. But I mean, him going to Miami, to me, he also had the worst meltdown. It was like a balance. He had the worst meltdown ever. And then they bounced back and won 2. But he also played horribly. So, y'all remember what y'all want to remember from the Miami years, but he had some great games and he had some super horrible games where he wouldn't score on JJ Barrera, who's 5'7", and Jason Kidd, 6'2", and Sean Marion weighed like 165 pounds, and he couldn't even score on these dudes. So, if LeBron was the GOAT because he went to Miami, that means y'all are saying LeBron became the GOAT when he started teaming up. And at what point in any other player's career of all the greats that we can remember in any sports, they all got those moments where you're like, this is what made him one of those guys. This is what made him that guy. And when it comes to LeBron, y'all are saying the day he teamed up with D Wade and Bosh in free agency, that's what made him that guy. So get into it, Mace. But it's just a goofy conversation. It's a goofy thing for LeBron to say, if you ask me, because it don't hold no merit. If you didn't go to Miami, Ray Allen doesn't save you, give you that shit. Cleveland wasn't working out. So where are you going to New York to win? What are you going to win in New York? Nothing. He wasn't beating the Lakers at that time in 2010 and 11, 12. And yeah, the Mavericks was better than it. Was just a lot of teams. But go ahead, Mace, my bad.
Man, it's simple for me, bro. Easy money. LeBron is lying. I need to cut that shit out. Because here we go. 3 easy steps for you to make this simple. Number 1, steel sharpens steel. Am I correct about that, or am I wrong about that?
Facts.
Who was sharpening LeBron when he was in Cleveland? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Who sharpened LeBron when he was in Miami?
D Wade
and Bosh.
Thank you. So how can you say you were giving everything you get? No, you didn't, because you gave everything you gave supposedly in Cleveland, and you fumbled. You didn't have any steel to sharpen you to make you a better player. See, you need to humble yourself and give Dwayne Wade his fucking flowers and Eric Spoelstra his flower and give them, because you were never going to be what you are without them. Stop that bullshit, bro. You had no one to sharpen your skills against, and you proved that, because when you finally started sharpening them, which was year 2 in Miami, let's be clear about that, not even year 1. Year 2 in Miami, that's when you started being a better player. So number 1, debunked. Now let's step to number 2. Easier for you guys. You guys are going to like this one. What do they say LeBron's greatest attribute is?
Passing.
His what? His ability to do what?
Facilitate.
No. We don't agree. His leadership. Do they not say that? LeBron James is the ultimate leader. They
do say that, but that's not his greatest attribute. They probably say he's a great passer. They say Magic Johnson.
Yes, they do. I didn't say it. Go watch any interview you want to. They say LeBron James is the leader. Remember, he carries his teams. Never count LeBron James out because he is the ultimate leader.
They say he
puts
makes
guys
players
in the right
better.
position.
He
that
makes
is what they
players
say
better.
about LeBron. His leaders.
You're right.
Okay, which is a skill of leadership. No, let's be clear about it. You ready?
Yeah.
You were not a leader until you got to Miami. Not only so, D Wade had to shove the ball in your chest and say, play basketball. This is your team. Let's go. Where did he learn to become a leader at? Miami. So one of your greatest attributes, which they say LeBron is a great leader. He's a leader of men. He puts people in the right position. He puts teams on his back, 12 straight finals, because he learned that in Miami. Because when you had it in Cleveland, you didn't get that done. You got it done in Miami. So let's cut that shit out. Number 2 on. And last but not least, LeBron James, you did not become the player you were until Eric Spoelstra put his hand on your ass and said, hey, I'm going to mold you. Pat Riley slapped them rings on that desk. When it was time to sign, you said, bam, do you want some of these or what do you want to do? And you said, I want some of those. So you went to Miami. So you yourself admitted that you went to Miami to pick up the things Pat Riley and Dwayne Wade had. So if you believe that you were going to be great because of the work you put in, why did you go to Miami? You went to Miami because you needed help. You had to get better and you didn't have it. You were a terrible shooter. You're still not a good shooter, but the worst shooting performance you've ever had were in Cleveland. Like, let's cut the shit. You sharpened all of your tools in Miami, and then you took those tools you learned in Miami and you went back to Cleveland. You brought the players with you. You picked the coach you wanted. You made the organization give you exactly what you needed because you had the chips and you finally won one in Cleveland. Where did LeBron James pick up all those skills? Miami. Cut that shit out, bruh. Kill that. If you would have not gone to Miami, you would have been Charles Barkley or you would have been Karl Malone, a dominant scorer inside the paint with a not very good shot who never made it to the finals. That's who never would have won shit. That's who you would have been. That's it. You needed self, and you know that. And Dwayne Wade stomped his foot in your ass even worse when he said on the interview, we teamed up to go beat Kobe. They did not team up to go beat anybody else, my guy. They went to beat Kobe because Kobe understood winning. So Wade put his foot in your own argument's ass by telling you, you came to him and he went to you to go beat Kobe. So if you were that dude, correct me if I'm wrong, you dropped the ball when it was supposed to be Kobe versus LeBron finals, Lakers versus Cleveland. You dropped the ball. Kobe made it. You did not. So you went to Miami to get your ass there. So stop acting like Miami didn't do nothing for you and you were going to be the player you were. No, you weren't. Everything you got, you took from Miami. Cleveland can thank Miami because you took Pat Riley's GM style all the way back over there and got your ass a ring. Put some respect on them Heat names. Stop playing around.
Fuck that shit. Yo, and in case anybody don't know, it's Kobe Jordan or Jordan Kobe, and then you can name other people, including LeBron if you want to, but don't put his name above Kobe and Jordan. And especially since the narrative have came out that LeBron went to Miami and him and Dwayne and Bosh teamed up to go against Kobe because they was tired of Kobe winning rings. Imagine if the tables was turned and Kobe was running around teams to try to beat LeBron, and the narrative that would be on TV every day. So, and LeBron responded too, before we get off this topic, he said, you damn right. He responded to Stephen A. and Shannon. You damn right I would still be. I'm chosen. Ain't nothing changing that. Maybe less rings, but dominant from start to finish. At least he admitted that he would maybe have less rings. Definitely would have less rings, bro, obviously.
Yeah, because we can run off a list of people who were dominant from start to finish and never got a ring.
And San Antonio was whooping the shit out their ass, and they would have continued to whoop LeBron on whatever team he was on, even when the Lakers wasn't winning.
You weren't getting a ring unless you went to Miami. You proved that in Cleveland. And then you took the tactics you learned in Miami back to Cleveland to get the ring there. So had you not gone to Miami, where was your ring coming from, LeBron?
Remember, Iman Shumpert already pulled his card too when he said, LeBron know he cheated, bro. He know they cheated when they fucked up the league. LeBron know they killed the league. He said that to LeBron. So they did. They killed the league. But everybody want to give credit to Kevin Durant and kill Kevin Durant. But Kevin Durant got it from LeBron, my nigga. That's where he got it from.
I mean, you said LeBron ruined basketball when he left the Cavs and joined Miami in 2010.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, in the like, if you watch the conversation, like, of course, I know y'all chop it to where y'all could release it, how y'all release it, but the conversation was the statement was that Kevin Durant ruined it when he went to Golden State. And I was saying, well, technically, no. Bron ruined it when he left Cleveland and went to Miami and joined forces with Dwayne Wade. Because we was all like, that was the first time I had ever looked at something like, whoa, that's cheating.
Player empowerment. Y'all want to talk about that shit until we're talking about niggas teaming up. And
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah. But and then lastly, or just before we get off the LeBron topic, the Lakers have complained about the refs not favoring LeBron on calls. I think that's the dumbest shit in the world. If you really watch LeBron, the man gets to get away with the forearm and he gets to push off on every single play. Every drive to the basket, LeBron is allowed to use his off arm and stiff arm a nigga out of his way with his elbow, forearm, wrist, or hand. And they don't call it. How many times does LeBron get called for offensive fouls? He usually got 2 or 3 fouls, maybe at the end of a game. Usually be 1. And I'd be like, bro, how does these dudes be as aggressive as they is on every play, and they be having 1 foul at the end of the game? But it's because we know the game got favorites, the refs got favorites, and LeBron should never ever be complaining about not getting enough calls. I'm sorry, because he literally gets to shove every player in the league. It's every nigga that's guarding him gets an automatic shove from LeBron. Oh, but before we get off of this topic though, but do you have any thoughts on the ref shit other than what I just said?
Nigga, what you think you Shaq now?
Apparently. Apparently.
That's all I got to say. You are not Shaquille O'Neal, my nigga.
Yeah, if you go down there and beast like that, because that's how I be feeling about Giannis and even Wemby and CHET showing, like, with their size in this league, where there's no bigs like that down low, like, you should be able to get a bucket, bro. You should be able to have a way to score. I mean, like, I've seen Bobo go for 27 and 12 and 29 and 13 and shit like that. I'm just saying, in this league, if you're either stronger than everybody or taller than everybody, you should be able to get a bucket, bro. They're not playing no defense like that. And everybody's undersized, most of the teams.
Facts.
But it was one more thing I wanted to touch on. Oh, what do y'all feel about? Did y'all watch the end of the Lakers and Heat game?
No, I had to catch. I had to catch the highlights.
All right, as long as you caught the highlights, though, did LeBron make the right play on that last play, or did he was that not the right decision, man? Answer that for me real quick. I'll say my thoughts real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Run it.
My thoughts is no, it was not a good play. We've had that conversation before. First of all, it's 107, 108. You're down 1, and you threw it to what's my man name?
Cam Reddish.
Threw it to Cam Reddish in the corner for 3. Now, I'm never making that play. If I'm the best player on a team, I'm not giving it to Cam Reddish for 3 when we're down 1. Now, if I got Jimmy on the drive, he was driving on Jimmy, and then Bam had the help side defense. Like, we've always had this conversation a million times. LeBron doesn't want to go to the free throw line, but obviously he could have took a free throw right there. Jimmy Butler was probably going to have to foul him right there, and he could have just pump fake Bam and kicked it to Christian Wood. If he would have did anything, I would have gave it to Christian Wood, other than kicking it way over there to a fourth corner 3. And you only need 1 point. You're next to the basket where you need the point at. I don't agree with that. I'm already in here close to the basket. If somebody collapse, give it to the closer dude to the basket instead of giving it to the dude that's way out there. Unless you need a 3, then obviously that's what we'd have been looking for in the first place. So I don't like the play, and I've always said it's not the right basketball play. Austin Reeves said it after the game too, and I disagree, bro. It's not the right basketball. Of course he's gonna say it because LeBron's passing him up the game winners that he knows if he was on Kobe and Jordan team, he would have never got that shot unless they were teamed, legitimately double teamed or triple teamed. But on LeBron's team, he knows he can get that pass. But it's never the right basketball play when you're the best player and you can win the game, and there's a guy who makes like 1% of your salary, and he's open, and he's not. Cam Reddish has never. How many game winners has he hit in his entire life, bro? Like I ain't saying he has
not since he left Duke.
Yeah, in the NBA, I mean, yeah, and Duke he was nice, but in the NBA, he's not hitting a game winner. If you're LeBron James, bro, I'm just saying, I'm not passing.
You're the best person on the team.
Yeah.
You are the NBA's all-time leading scorer.
Thank you.
And if there was a pass that needed to be made, the pass should have went to Christian Wood. Otherwise, get aggressive, steamroll your big ass into the hole, and try to and force the defense to make a decision.
Yeah, you would have tied it up with one of the free throws. The worst case scenario, if you just couldn't make both of them, you tie that bitch up. But that's better than throwing it to Cam Reddish wide open for a three. And he wasn't necessarily wide open. They got a good contest on him too a little bit. Go ahead, Mace.
I disagree with Scoob, man. Scoob said LeBron is not. LeBron said it. AD is the best player on that team. What you mean LeBron's the best? LeBron said AD is the best player on the Lakers.
Yeah, he the king. He said he the king of LA, didn't he?
He's the king of LA, baby.
Hey, that's what he said.
LeBron James, hey man, you're at the position in your life where it's not about making the correct basketball play anymore, bitch. It's about winning. Let's get that out the way now. All that, LeBron made the correct basketball play. You're the best player on your team. You're the all-time lead scorer, like he said. You call yourself the king, Mr. GOAT. Guess what, GOAT? That was the time that the GOAT is supposed to show up, and you did not. The GOAT doesn't make the right play. The GOAT finishes the game. That's what Kobe does. That's what LeBron doesn't do. That's what Jordan does. That's what you do when you are on GOAT level. You finish the game. It's give me the ball, I got it. Not you trying to find somebody else to put the game in. You still suffering from that Ray Allen shot where you hoping somebody save you. You can't save yourself. That's the truth, bro. There's no reason why you did not take that shot. There's no reason why you didn't get you're not going to get the offensive foul. You just don't want to go free throw line. That's all it is. You and Ben Simmons are fucking twins. Yeah, I don't want to go free throw line in crunch time because you're afraid. And that's fine. And that's cool. Just say, hey, man, I just want to be able to cut that shit out. Mister, I can score 25. I can score 49 if I want to. No, you can't. You just prove that. So let's dead that shit.
Real shit. All right, let's move on to the next topic, man. Let's talk about Wemby and Chet, man. And I also want to talk about Scoot. Scoot out here averaging 8 points, 36% from the field.
Look, stupid Julius Randle. They said their numbers is looking like tour dates right now, nigga.
Nah, for real. But Julius, he gets no excuse either. But Scoot, like, what the fuck? Like, nobody expected this, bro. I'm just shocked by it. Nah. And I don't expect it to continue. It's like hard for me to say it's gonna continue, but if they play about 7 games now or something like that, bro, and it's looking legitimately like that's how he played. And even Chauncey had to say, like, yo, bro, why are you playing so slow? Stop playing that slow, bro. Like, I don't know. Maybe he need to drop some of the muscles or something, B. Like, it's crazy,
like,
man.
This ain't the Scoop we drafted, bro. Like,
yeah. But that's what I be saying about, like, it ain't necessarily going to translate just because they was doing that shit overseas and in the G League and all of that shit. Ain't necessarily going to translate. He proving it right now, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, he is. But Chet and Wemby going crazy.
Yeah, facts.
And I'm loving that shit.
Yeah, facts. How you feel, Mace?
Man, I love it.
Co-rookie of the years?
Run the tape back, man. I gave Scoot a lot more respect than he is showing right now. I hope it don't continue. But Scoot, you need to scoot your ass on the bench or something, my nigga, because you is looking bad, bro. Right now, Dame is sitting there talking about y'all niggas wanted him over me. Like, God damn. Like,
and
bro.
They got the nerve to put the double zeros on. You're looking like 00 right now, for real.
Yeah, bro. You look like a bust. You look like 00. You're looking busty right now, my guy. Yeah, man. Salute to Chet, though, man. Chet holding his own. We gave him that love in the last video. We said Chet was out. They forgot about it because Chet was injured. But when he come back, he's going to do some reminding that the boy can actually hoop.
Yeah, that boy is nice for sure.
Yeah, he hoop.
Yeah, him and Wemby they're literally going to be several-time All-Stars and all NBA dudes just because they have there's no competition for them in this league, bro. And as the years go by, it's gonna get easier for them. As soon as they put some weight on, it's gonna be a wrap for the league.
That's my thing. Health. That's my thing with them. Health. Because they're big beyond their, you know, how big men already got it bad, but y'all not just big, y'all big and anorexic looking, both of y'all. That's a scary thought. Like that's a scary thought for them.
Yeah, but you know, that's how Giannis came in, even though they're taller than Giannis, but so it's different. But at that height, like you said, too much weight will be bad for them. Like you see, Yao didn't last too long. Yao was always hurt. Like you're just not made to be a human body. Ain't made to be that size anyway. Let alone be playing physical contact sports. So yeah, man. But if them two stay healthy and just get a little stronger, it's gonna be scary hours for the league, bro.
Giannis came in bony. Durant came in bony.
Yeah, he still is. Kevin Durant refuses to lift the weight.
Bony, so it's like. I mean,
Kevin
you
Durant
can make
said,
it
I
work.
don't give a fuck how many years ago, nigga, I'm not lifting.
He ain't brushing his hair either.
And
he ain't lifting that brush either.
Right. No brush. And that nigga said, all I'm doing is push-ups, nigga. Fuck y'all talking about. No, I don't know if he doing them hoes either. My nigga ain't did it. Near push-up, nigga. He said, nigga,
and then speaking
jumpers,
of, I mean, and then to piggyback off of Chet and Wemby, I said I liked when Boston picked up Kristaps, but I was like, he not the Knicks Kristaps. He passed his prime. I don't know if he gonna and I'm liking what I'm seeing from him too. Like he out there in Boston, he going crazy.
Yeah, Boston shutting everybody, all the naysayers up.
End of the year, they gonna need that.
Boston shutting all the naysayers up for sure.
But we knew Kristaps was gonna look good. We didn't discuss that. Like I said in the video, we went over his games per year number. That's his issue. He don't be playing but 30 to 40 games a year because he get injured. So he was expected to take off, but I don't care how that boy start. I need to see how he finished because he can't finish the season. He's always hurt.
Yeah, and I wanted to say this about Wemby too. He got popped. So we seen in the first game, he had Wemby playing like 19 minutes or some shit. I'm like, bro, how you gonna load manage a nigga on his first game of his career? Like Pop said, nigga, I will load manage my starting rookie, nigga. Like, fuck you talking about?
Pop setting the tone early.
Yeah, bro. So that's the only thing I ain't worried about Wemby's health, bro. Just because I know Pop done set the tone, like you said, and let it be known, like that nigga ain't gonna be playing. He gonna be healthy because he ain't gonna be playing. What you talking about? Gonna play him on the important games, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Or he gonna play him for at least less minutes. You got him on a minute restriction, and he damn 19 years old.
Right.
And then aside from all the scoring that they're doing, Wemby and Chet, they're definitely getting it done on the defensive side of the ball too, which is going to increase their value even more. Like they're not just tall ass 7 foot niggas that's down there just making the team even, like Sean Bradley getting banged on. Like these niggas is protecting the rim and making people think twice about going down there.
Yeah,
contesting.
Yeah,
Wemby blocking 3-pointers from the paint.
Facts. Yeah, both of them niggas are like freaks of nature, bro. Both of them dudes. But I say too, my quick takeaway, like around the league so far, the Mavericks are a surprise. Mavericks have been playing decent. They're 6-1. The Nuggets are 7-1. The Nuggets, I should have put some more respect on their name, bro. Like after watching their last few games, the first 8 games, I didn't watch every single one, but I watched as many as I could. Them boys looking like they ready to repeat, bro. Like so, and we'll see how it stands. And everybody got to remain healthy though. But because Jamal Murray is good for an injury. But the Sixers, they still 5-1 without James Harden, so they trying to let it be known. The Suns, bro, what's up with Bill and Booker, bro? Like that, I'm skeptical about my pick. I picked them to win, but are y'all gonna fucking play? Like Bill hasn't been damn near played a game. Booker was playing at the beginning, and now he been out. But I see he got like his knee was sore or something like that, or something with his leg.
Bill got like a back issue or some shit like that.
Yep, the worst issue.
Yeah, so that's tough, B. This is looking like the Dwight Howard experiment over there. Like when Dwight came with the bad back, man. They got off to a bad start and had to struggle for the 7th and 8th seed. Suns don't want to do that, bro. And Kevin Durant is not at the age to be trying to carry these young niggas up and down this court, bro. So every night I see that it's Kevin Durant and company, I'd be worried for Cuz. I'm like, man,
right.
this nigga gonna make
Wemby
it
done already
one
went and
too.
beat them niggas back to back.
Yeah, Wemby was
Talk
tough
about
against them. Yeah, Wemby was going off on them.
But
You
yeah,
can tell Wemby is like he's really playing like young KD, bro. Like what taller? Like he's just taller than KD.
Facts.
It's crazy. That man gonna be crazy with it, bro.
Phoenix is off to a rocky start, boy.
Yeah, they looking shaky, but as they would be because they're down 2 superstars. They 3-4, so and the Lakers are 3-4 too. The Lakers is looking like not up to expectations. I'm sick of all the excuses, bro. Like, and we got I don't like to keep talking about LeBron, bro, but I forgot we got to touch this on this part when we're talking about the Lakers. LeBron is a super max player. Why don't anybody on the internet, on the cable, nobody says that the Lakers should not have overpaid or super maxed out LeBron if he's on a minute restriction, if he can play. If y'all talking about he playing the fourth quarters, he playing all these minutes. That's what he got paid super max money for. Like Kobe was playing 48 minutes a game when Mike D'Antoni was the coach. And he wasn't complaining about that shit. He was just playing them. And he wasn't load managing ever. So, and that's a nigga who was always battling injuries. So I'm tired of the excuses, bro. Like they shouldn't have. Now Anthony Davis is hurt again. So it's just too much. You spent all this money super maxing out Anthony Davis and LeBron. And both of them niggas are fragile and iffy. So, and LeBron is at the end of the game looking for everybody to pass to instead of trying to take over the game. Why is he making the super max money? And Anthony Davis is hurt every time somebody even breathes on this nigga. So why is he making super max money? So the Lakers dropped the ball. The roster was good that they built around them, but I always said they're overpaying on both of them. And I would have kept Anthony Davis if I had to keep one of them, but I would let them both go. And we could have been got, some good value back for both of them. Yeah. So and I think it's not too late, bro. If Kevin Durant's playing by himself for too long, offer LeBron and AD for KD and some draft picks and another player or something like that, bro. But I'm sick of looking at the Lakers having one of the best rosters coming in, and then they're struggling at their 10th seed. So. And they're not battling with the injuries. They're just not what they were supposed to be. Austin Reeves looks like pedestrian in most of the games. He got overpaid. And I don't like that D'Angelo Russell is better than Austin Reeves to me. So, and they be acting like he just skipped over D'Lo. And it's just Austin Reeves is the third star. But the Lakers
because how D'Lo played in those playoffs last year. I'm not saying it's right, but
true.
D'Lo he devalued himself with that performance. That's what it was.
That's true. But
that's the only reason I say that.
Started these first games, D'Lo's been playing better than Austin.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that's what he does in the regular season, though. You're right about that. He does choke up when it matters. And so those are my biggest takeaways. The Heat are 3-4.
Bam just had a triple-double.
Wizards 1-5.
They already having problems out of Jordan Poole.
San Antonio 3-4, Portland 3-4, Memphis 1-6. They barely won a game. But the Mavericks, they're overachieving to me. Luka's been going crazy. Luka has been the MVP.
He's been going nuts.
I said he was winning the MVP.
Yeah, you picked him. Yeah, he's definitely the favorite as far as right now because he's just Luka. You could tell he's on a mission this year, bro. Because that team is not that lit, bro. That roster is kind of weak. And when when you seen them when they played against the Nuggets in the little midseason tournament game or whatever it's called, the Nuggets whooped their ass. The Nuggets are just a way better team than them. So you could just tell, like, all right, that shit that y'all been doing against some other teams is not about to work against a oiled team like this. So, but what's your biggest takeaways, man? Anything surprising?
Memphis is definitely not looking the way they're supposed to.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Memphis definitely. I mean, they don't got Ja. I mean, but it's the Dylan Brooks, man. They lost Dylan the villain, man. That's what happened.
Man, get the fuck.
I knew I could beat y'all niggas. But yeah, Brooklyn 3-4. Bulls is trash as we expect.
Look for a trade to be coming from there soon.
Yeah, Zach LaVine's gonna or DeRozan. One of them got to go eventually. That's just a failed experiment. They need Lonzo though, bro. Without Zoe, that was never gonna work. That it was supposed to be Zoe being the distributor with them two on the wing. That would have been something special, but Zoe can't get out there. So this is one of those injury prone, like the Nets situation where the Nets had a lot of shit, but one of those injury fuck ups. Like it fucked up a good thing because it was too many injuries.
Cam Thomas been going crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Cam Thomas is going to lead the league in scoring one day.
I think he just dropped like 45.
Yeah, and B had 48 last night.
Yeah, when you got Zach LaVine dropping 51 and y'all still losing, it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that was tough.
Like, to Detroit.
Yeah, the nigga just out there just playing one-on-one, man. Yeah, look, give me Zach LaVine for LeBron right now. Give me DeRozan for AD. I'll take AD for DeRozan. Fuck it. And Lonzo. Give me Lonzo and them bad knees. Him and AD probably still play the same amount of games as much as Lonzo. As long as Lonzo
he out for the year.
Exactly. All right. Let's get to the next topic. All right. So the last topic, it says rank the last five number one picks by their ceiling. So that was Zion, Banchero, Ant-Man, Wemby, and what's my man from Detroit name?
Cade Cunningham.
Cade. Yeah. So rank them main event.
My highest rank, I got Ant-Man. I actually believe that Ant-Man has all the skill sets and the personality that it takes out of the five of them to actually more so be the face of the league, respectively. Yeah, I got Ant-Man. He's already the best player on his own team. He's supposed to be, but he's the best player on his own team. He's already the best player on Team USA. You know what I'm saying? He's just growing. So I got Ant-Man number 1. I got Wemby number 2. I mean, that's a mixture because being that he's from overseas, you know what I'm saying? I rank it as face of the league kind of wise, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's got the skill set, he's got the size, he's got everything. We haven't seen on a national scale, but he's off to a good start. Over 7 feet, got the dribble, got the handle, he's showing off. So I got Wemby number 2. I got Banchero number 3. I like Banchero, man. Buddy, another dude who carries his team on his back. No Banchero, no dubs. Damn, bro, that's hard for me. I don't care where you put Zion and Cade. I'm not a big Cade Cunningham fan. No, nothing against him. Salute to you, my boy. I'm just not a big Cade fan. I don't see it. I don't see it like everybody else does. Like when you watch Pablo play, but Banchero, you're just like, there it goes. But yeah, I see it. You know what I'm saying? You watch Ant-Man play, it's like, yeah, I see it. When you watch Cade play, it's like, he cool. Like, he's straight. And Zion, what the fuck you want me to say, man? Like, what you want me to say, man? Like, Zion's like, let's be clear. Your team is winning without you. Like, they've made the playoffs without you, my boy. Like, I'm not being fucked up about it. Like, they have. Like, they made the playoffs without you. And the thing is, where are you? Like, you're here now, but like, fuck, man, what am I gonna say, man? I can't. I ain't on the Zion train, man. I'm off that shit. I was never on it.
Zion is nice as fuck when he plays. He just don't never be out there.
That's why I can't see it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I can't see it. It's like you nice when you out there, but you're not out there. Like, ask me. That's my 5, man. I guess I'll put Zion then Cade last. Cade 5th. I got Zion 4, Cade 5th.
How you feel, Scoop?
My list is actually the exact same, but I'm gonna put Zion at the bottom because I really want Zion to really like go on a mission this year and bust everybody ass because he definitely has proven like Charles Barkley type shit, like undersized at the 4, but can still outmuscle you, still got good footwork, can still get to the basket at will, can hit a 15-foot jumper if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not banking on him to hit middies, but it's like, you're in the NBA. You're good enough to play in the NBA. So it's like, don't leave me open, because if you're not gonna respect my jumper, then I'm gonna have to show it to you a couple times. But I really want Zion to just go on a mission this year, and part of that mission is to stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? Do the right things, eat the right things. You know what I'm saying? Put the right things in your body so you can stay healthy, so that you can be there for your team. And especially with I think CJ McCollum just got some shit going on. So it's like they really gonna need you, bro. But as of right now, I'm putting Zion dead last, only because I want him to come out swinging this year and you know what I'm saying, and be a productive member of his basketball team.
Basketball society.
Hmm.
Okay, I don't disagree with y'all's list. I'm just trying to pull up Zion stats real quick. Okay,
Stats is there,
21, 7, and 4.
Make sure you pull up the games played stat too.
Played 6 games this year. He played this year. We're talking this year. Oh, we're talking about ceiling. We're talking about ceiling. So I feel what you're saying.
We're talking about ceiling.
Yeah.
But
right,
yeah,
so
I like Ant as a front runner. He just went crazy against what's the name too.
Yeah, Ant-Man, I like him as the front runner, but I don't disagree with nothing y'all said. I understand why you put him there. I do think Wemby, I would put him at number 1 though, but I wouldn't argue with Ant-Man at number 1. But Wemby's just his ceiling, as far as, like you said, his international appeal, and the league is going global more than ever right now. So when they promoted Wemby more than they've ever promoted anybody since LeBron, that part is true. So, but Wemby is going to have the number 1 ceiling for me. I feel like he's more marketable than Ant-Man, and he's light skinned. Pause, but I'm just telling you that that's niggas get light skin privilege. Unfortunately, the MJ dark skin nigga days, like they don't respect the dark skinned man like they did back in the 90s and shit. I'm just telling you, it's the light skin phase right now. Thanks to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. But so I put Wemby at 1, Ant-Man at the 2. And then I agree with Pablo at the 3. And I'm gonna say Zion. I agree with you on Cade. You know, he's cool. And Cade he has the size and the skill set to be very, very good. So, you know, I won't put it past him if he becomes a good or really good or a great player. But like you said, I don't see it yet. I put him last. And I've seen it from Zion. Zion, we all knew that when you jump 50 inches in the air and you're coming down on 280, 90, 300 pounds, that's not going to be a recipe for anything good when he was coming in the league as the heaviest player in the league. So I'm not surprised by Zion's injury history, and I expect it to continue. So that's the only reason I put him at number 4 or 5, because he would be at least number 3 if he was healthy all the time. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but that's how I feel though. Any last thoughts?
He last because he went raw dogging Mariah Mills. There we go.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He did raw dogging Mariah Mills. You automatically last.
Super L. Yeah, and they was sending her like fucking however much bread that nigga was sending her every month. But hey man, that's none of my business, man. All right, man. Salute to the subscribers, man. We appreciate y'all. Episode 80 in the books. And make sure you hit that subscribe button for us, man. And make sure y'all check us out on all the platforms you catch your podcast at. We are available. So type in the iBall Network, man. Leave us a review, 5 stars if you can. And we appreciate y'all, man. Salute. We out of here, bro.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. J Meeks. See my phone ringing? Hello, yeah, how is you doing? Yeah, I know how, cause I'd have been through it. Yeah, I'd have been doing some shit that I never could see, and some other shit I'ma get to it. Yeah, and if I'ma do it, then I'ma get fluid. Yeah,
I'm trying to be in another location so much that the languages I'ma get fluid. Yeah, man, if it's dangerous, how could you do it? Man, someone never know. Yeah, and someone never grow. Yeah, but never be the nigga talking shit and the gun'll never blow. Yeah, I've been through a whole lot of shit and my sons will never know. Yeah, and we all got different circumstances, but none are better though. Yeah, and the fun'll never go. Yeah, but you live for other people. Yeah, and they do it all for the gram like they wanna get with other people. Yeah, and meanwhile in the real world, don't nobody wanna meet you. I'll catch a body on a feature. Man, don't nobody wanna eat the. Took him to the water, let the man drink, then he told niggas he discovered it. I was sent here straight from the gods, he should've known about the covenant. Man, all you know is about the government. And you surface in a cycle. And eventually you gon' be food, so you worthless in a cycle. But your purpose is the rival. You a baby spark to a dragon flame. Niggas be thinking they fly. It's cause you a maggot, man. Take your stupid ass to baggage claim. Living your life with no accountability, you gon' have to get your baggage claim. Now you out here looking sad and shame. I'ma be real as I can be. If you ain't see it, you can't see it. It'll be death if you fuck with me. Kinda similar to Plan B, similar to No Man B. All my haters really fans of me. You can sit on my throne, nigga. You can't even hang from the canopy. There's nothing left that they can say to me. Don't ever motherfucking play with me. Specking different out of stupid people, man, that's fucking insanity. J Meeks. Yeah.